Have you ever wondered what it means to truly find yourself? The concept sounds simple, but in reality, it can be one of the most difficult journeys a person can take. The famous psychologist Carl Jung once said, "Life begins when you find yourself." But what does this mean for you, and how does it relate to your own psychological struggles? Today we'll explore this profound idea, offering insights and reflections that may help you see your life in a completely new light. The search for oneself is often misunderstood. We might think we already know who we are based on our job, our family role, or our social circle. But Carl Jung suggests that the process of truly finding yourself is far deeper. It's about understanding your unconscious mind, the hidden parts of yourself that shape your behavior and feelings. It's about confronting your fears, your desires, and your shadow, those aspects of yourself you might prefer to ignore. Jung's idea of the self isn't about a fixed identity, but rather an evolving journey. He believed that discovering yourself requires introspection and courage. Often we get stuck in the expectations of society or those around us, losing touch with our authentic selves. The struggle to align our inner desires with external pressures can create psychological conflict. But Jung assures us that when we start to look inward and embrace our true nature, life begins to unfold in a new way. A major part of finding yourself, according to Jung, is understanding the concept of the shadow. The shadow represents the hidden, repressed aspects of our personality, those traits and tendencies that we don't like to admit or show to others. These can be both negative and positive traits. Acknowledging the shadow is a crucial step in the journey of self-discovery. By facing these hidden aspects, we can start to integrate them into our conscious life. Why is it so hard to face the shadow? It's uncomfortable to confront parts of ourselves that we'd rather deny or avoid. These traits could include jealousy, anger, or even selfishness. However, by recognizing and accepting these traits, we free ourselves from their unconscious control. Jung believed that true freedom and authenticity come from embracing all aspects of ourselves, including the ones we might be ashamed of. The path to self-discovery is not an easy one. It requires introspection, self-awareness, and often a willingness to face discomfort. Jung argued that personal growth occurs when we integrate the different aspects of our psyche, including the shadow, into our consciousness. This process is known as individuation, which is the journey of becoming the fullest version of ourselves. It's the act of becoming whole by acknowledging and embracing every part of who we are. Jung also emphasized the importance of understanding our dreams. According to him, dreams are a powerful window into the unconscious mind. They provide us with symbolic messages about our inner struggles, desires, and fears. By paying attention to our dreams and interpreting their meaning, we can gain deeper insight into our true selves. Jung even created a method of dream analysis that helps individuals explore their unconscious thoughts and emotions. Many people find that when they begin to explore their dreams, they start to uncover hidden desires and unresolved conflicts. Dreams can serve as guides on our path to self-awareness. Sometimes they bring up unresolved issues that we need to confront in order to move forward. By listening to the messages our dreams offer, we begin the journey of integrating unconscious material into our waking consciousness, leading to greater clarity and understanding. Jung also believed in the power of symbols. Symbols, whether in dreams or in the waking world, can represent aspects of the unconscious mind. They carry meaning beyond the literal, tapping into universal truths about our humanity. For example, the image of a tree might symbolize growth and transformation, while water might represent emotional depth or cleansing. Recognizing and understanding these symbols in your life can be an important step in understanding who you truly are. In addition to dreams and symbols, Jung highlighted the role of archetypes in the process of self-discovery. Archetypes are universal patterns and themes found in myths, stories, and human experience. These archetypes, such as the hero, the shadow, and the wise old man, are present in every culture and reflect deep psychological truths. By exploring these archetypes, we can gain insight into our own inner struggles and potential for growth. One of the most powerful archetypes is the hero. The hero's journey represents the path of transformation and self-discovery. It's a journey where the individual faces challenges, overcomes obstacles, and emerges stronger and more self-aware. This journey mirrors our own personal growth. When we embark on the quest to find ourselves, we are essentially taking on the role of the hero, facing our fears, confronting our shadows, and ultimately discovering our true selves. But how do we begin this journey? It starts with awareness. Jung believed that one of the first steps in finding yourself is to recognize the unconscious forces that drive your behavior. These can be early childhood experiences, societal expectations, or repressed emotions. Becoming aware of these influences allows you to take control of your life and start making choices that are aligned with your authentic self. As you become more aware of these unconscious patterns, you may begin to see that many of your behaviors are reactions to external pressures rather than authentic expressions of who you are. This realization is a crucial turning point in the process of self-discovery. When you understand the unconscious forces that shape your actions, you can begin to break free from their grip and start making choices that are more in line with your true desires and values. Another key aspect of Jung's philosophy is the concept of the persona. The persona is the mask or role that we present to the world. It's the image we project to others in order to fit in or gain approval. While the persona is necessary for social functioning, it can also become a prison if we identify too strongly with it. Jung argued that in order to find ourselves, we must separate our true self from the persona and allow our authentic nature to emerge. Many people struggle with this because the persona often becomes so ingrained in our identity that it feels like the only version of ourselves. We might act in ways that are not true to our feelings or desires because we are trying to meet external expectations. This can lead to feelings of emptiness, anxiety, and disconnection. But by recognizing the persona as just one aspect of who we are, we can begin to peel away the layers and uncover our true selves. Finding yourself also involves embracing vulnerability. It means allowing yourself to be seen for who you truly are, without the masks or defenses you've built over the years. This can be terrifying, as it requires confronting the parts of yourself that you may have kept hidden. But Jung believed that only by embracing vulnerability can we experience true connection and growth. It's through vulnerability that we can form authentic relationships and discover our deepest desires. Jung also emphasized the importance of integrating the feminine and masculine aspects of the psyche. According to him, each person carries both masculine and feminine energies, regardless of gender. The masculine energy represents logic, action, and strength, while the feminine energy embodies intuition, creativity, and receptivity. To find balance and wholeness, we must integrate both energies within ourselves, allowing them to complement each other and guide our personal growth. In today's world, we often place value on certain traits, such as assertiveness and independence, while devaluing others, like sensitivity and intuition. This can create an imbalance within ourselves, leading to feelings of confusion or frustration. Jung's idea of integrating both the masculine and feminine energies encourages us to honor all parts of our psyche and embrace the full spectrum of human experience, allowing us to find greater peace and harmony within. As you embark on your journey of self-discovery, it's important to remember that it's not about perfection. Jung understood that life is messy and complicated. The process of finding yourself involves embracing both the light and dark aspects of your personality. It's about becoming whole, not by eliminating your flaws but by accepting them and integrating them into your sense of self. Perfection is not the goal. Wholeness and authenticity are. This journey is unique to each individual. There is no one-size-fits-all path to self-discovery. Some people might find their way through introspection and quiet contemplation, while others might discover themselves through action and experience. The key is to trust the process and remain open to the lessons that life presents. Whether through relationships, work, or personal struggles, each experience offers an opportunity to learn more about who you are and who you are becoming. Finding yourself is also about letting go of what no longer serves you. As you grow and evolve, certain beliefs, habits, and relationships may need to be released. Jung believed that in order to move forward on the path of individuation, you must be willing to let go of attachments that are holding you back. This could mean letting go of toxic relationships, outdated belief systems, or self-limiting patterns of behavior that prevent you from fully expressing your true self. It's important to recognize that letting go is not the same as giving up. Letting go is an act of liberation. It's about freeing yourself from the constraints that have kept you stuck in the past, allowing space for new growth and possibilities. Jung encouraged people to embrace change as an inevitable part of the human experience. Change is not something to fear, but something to welcome as a necessary part of your journey towards self-discovery. As you continue on this path, you may encounter resistance. It's natural to feel fear or doubt when facing the unknown parts of yourself. But Jung reminded us that the journey of self-discovery is not about avoiding challenges, but about confronting them with courage and resilience. The obstacles you face along the way are not roadblocks. They are opportunities to learn more about your strength and your capacity for growth. Jung also emphasized the importance of self-compassion in this journey. It's easy to be hard on yourself, especially when you're grappling with deep psychological issues or struggling to make sense of your life. But Jung believed that self-compassion was essential for healing. Only by treating yourself with kindness and understanding can you begin to heal old wounds and move forward. Remember, you are not alone in your struggles, and you deserve the same love and support you would give to others. One of the most powerful aspects of self-discovery is the realization that life is a process, not a destination. Finding yourself is not about reaching some idealized version of yourself, but about embracing the journey itself. It's about taking one step at a time, learning from each experience, and allowing yourself to grow and evolve in the process. Life begins when you accept that you don't need to have all the answers, and that it's okay to not know everything. The more you learn to trust yourself in the process, the more you'll find that life begins to unfold in unexpected and beautiful ways. Jung's teachings invite us to embark on a lifelong journey of self-exploration, where the destination is not fixed, but ever-evolving. Each day presents an opportunity to grow, to discover new aspects of ourselves, and to become more aligned with who we truly are. In the end, the path to finding yourself is about cultivating a deep sense of awareness, acceptance, and compassion for yourself. By acknowledging both your strengths and your weaknesses, and by embracing your shadow, your desires, and your vulnerabilities, you can begin to live a life that is truly authentic. Jung's wisdom encourages us to keep searching, to keep questioning, and to keep growing. Life begins when you stop searching for external validation and start listening to the wisdom within.